explorers want to. Here, you can see what's happening at NASA today and get a feel for what it takes to have a career in space exploration. Now, plans are already underway for humankind's next giant leap off the planet, and you're invited to be a part of that. We have a lot to get done, not a lot of time. We have to get you ready. So, if you're going to start a journey, then you need to know where you're going, right? Fortunately, NASA has selected 4 possible destinations. First, there's the International Space Station. Did you realize that humans have consistently lived and worked aboard the ISS for more than 17 years? You're going to be making a lot of trips to and from this orbiting space laboratory for many years to come. Next is our closest celestial neighbor, the Moon. The last time we were there was 1972. There's still so much left to explore. You might want to visit a rogue asteroid or a comet. How cool would something like that be? And then there's Mars. We have our robots there right now scoping things out. Which of these destinations do you feel most closely lives up to NASA's mission of space exploration and discovery? Any ideas? Let's take a look at Mars. Let's take a look. Yes, you're right. We're going to Mars. Now, imagine standing on the red planet, millions and millions of miles away from the Earth, looking up into the sky to see a tiny blue speck where you were born. Before you can experience this moment, you have to answer 3 questions. Can you survive the long trip to Mars? How will you live on the surface of that planet? And can you return to Earth safely? Now, that sounds pretty difficult, doesn't it? In fact, these are some of the most complex problems that humankind has ever had to tackle, and NASA cannot do this alone. We're going to need your help. Now, the trip to Mars is long and dangerous. We're not going to make it in one giant leap. We have to start with smaller steps first, and these other destinations will serve as a proving grounds to solving the challenges you'll face. Aboard the ISS, astronauts are conducting groundbreaking research to pave the way for the journey, and plans are in the works to literally redirect a nearby asteroid into orbit around our moon. Now, I know that sounds like science fiction, but you're going to use that asteroid to perfect the capabilities for your Mars mission. You might even find clues to the formation of our solar system there. Meanwhile, the moon is going to act as a perfect dress rehearsal for Mars. They both have far less gravity than the Earth, and they're both freezing. Now that you know where you're going, you need to figure out how to make that happen. So, come on across and stop Mars for now. Here's your launching point, the Kennedy Space Center. Now, from out here, you get a sense of just how fragile and special our little planet really is. By exploring Mars, we might better understand our own home, our past, and our possible future. But before we can push beyond the boundaries of planet Earth, we have to push beyond the boundaries of current science and technology. Microgravity is punishing on the human body. Your bones thin, your muscles shrink, your immune system weakens. We have to figure out how to keep you healthy on that long trip. And even with our more powerful new rockets, you can't take everything with you that you'll need. You live off the land. Back to basics, learning to grow food, make water, build shelters. Now, on the Earth, there are abundant resources to sustain life. On Mars, you have to conserve and reuse everything. And I mean everything. Now, all of these things are being done to help us get to Mars, but human space exploration isn't just about pushing boundaries. It fulfills a deep need to understand our world and to explore the nature and meaning of human life.